Last night, millions of people watched as my next guest lost on the season finale of The Apprentice. Please welcome The Apprentice runner-up, that's a nice way to say it, Tana Goertz. Well, it didn't all work out for you last night.
Oh, but it did.
It did, yes. Well, you get to be here.
Absolutely. I am a winner.
Well, that's nice of you to say. I don't like... No, but there's this whole... Kendra, who won, is on Leno tonight, and they're like, and you're here, but this is...
Like I said, I already won.
Thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. And let's talk first. You've had some time now to think about maybe how you would have played some things differently throughout the course of the show. There's a lot of people who think that you maybe sassed Trump. You talked back to Trump. Do you think that that's a fair criticism?
I gave it to him, and I think I absolutely freaked his stuff out. When he saw what I was giving him, he was like, that wasn't in my script.
Right.
You know, I think I absolutely freaked everybody's ass out last night because the producers were coming up going, we gotta, you know, put a muzzle on her. She's taking the show.
Right. Well, here's the problem. I know Trump. He's been on this show many times, and you can't talk back to that guy.
That's why I didn't get the job.
Exactly. That's the problem.
Right.
That thing you did right there where you talked back to me.
I'm getting crazy, man.
Exactly. You can't do that to Trump. He's he won't have it.
He wants a yes, sir.
Yeah,
I'm not the yes, sir girl.
Right.
I'm going to tell it like it is, and if he saw what he was getting with me, and he didn't want me, so God bless.
No, come on. Wasn't there a part where you thought, okay, I know I'm a tell it like it is girl, but just for a couple more hours, and be like, yeah, sure, Mr.
Oh, never.
Trump.
Are you kidding me? Al, you kidding me? No, that was why Kendra won. Absolutely not. What you see is what you get with me. I don't, what's that all about? What's that
now
all
go
about?
yell at them now. You people are crazy.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to tell it like it is.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Don't boo me.
I'm not going to be the type of person to, you know, stroke you.
Oh, my God. I'm calling the papers. She did what to him?
No. I'm just not that way.
This is going to be in all the papers tomorrow.
What I mean, Conan, is
How do you think I get Trump to come on our show?
No.
3 times I did it. By the way, what do you think of my Trump impression? Let me hear.
Oh, let's see.
That's my Trump impression. It's electrifying the nation.
Oh my gosh!
Here's the problem. By the way, I watched him last night. This has the beginning of the show last night. The audience was giving him a standing ovation. He didn't do sit down. He did this thing I've never seen anyone ever do before with an audience. He was sitting there and they're giving a standing ovation. He went. Like, sit down, get your asses in the chair, let's go. I got things to do. It's a very strange, it's like Mussolini running a game show. In a good way. In a good way. He could have me killed.
Yeah, you better watch it. No, what I meant by that was I don't want to stroke somebody's ego to get a job. I will get a job on my merits, my skills, my brains, whatever else it takes to get a job, but I'm just not going to blow smoke up somebody's ass to get a job.
Okay. Well, then our time here is over. I was told we could... Oh, now, okay, here's something I want to ask you about. I want to ask you about the fact that on one of your episodes involved you working with rappers.
Oh, you bet.
And you don't seem like the type, but out of nowhere, you started bringing out the fashizzle speak. And I was wondering, was that like an act? Or
oh, my gosh,
where are you channeling this stuff?
I listen to hip-hop. I love the music. I know I don't look like a hip-hop freak, but I am. I love the stuff. I know every word to every song. And when I had an opportunity to be around these rap star artists, it's just like it just came out of me. I don't know where it came from because I never read the, dummies for learning the lingo of hip-hop. It just came to me, and I was working it, and I got crunktified in Little John's crib. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, he's got a great crunk juice out there that is just to die for. Well, it's actually crunk, but when you throw the Hennessy in, it becomes the crunk juice. We never did that, but he was awesome, and you tell... What's so funny?
I think there are a few reasons things didn't work out last night. be talking about Hennessy and the Crunk and Shizzle with Mr. Trump? I call him Mr. Trump because I have a lot of respect for him. There's a lot of... I have a little question to ask you, and I realize I'm losing my mind, but... On the episode, you guys all live in a loft together.
Yes.
Am I wrong? Is there a lot of booze in that loft? It just feels like it's wall-to-wall booze. There's booze everywhere.
Well, it's got a beautiful bar, but there isn't a lot. I mean, there's a fully stocked bar, absolutely. Right. And the refrigerator's loaded with beer, wine, and whatnot. And I typically tried to stay away from all the alcohol. I didn't want to start getting loose lips. So I, you know, a couple of things.
You wouldn't want to start saying crazy things.
Yeah, I didn't want to start speaking my mind or anything like that, you know. So
Can you imagine you if you were drunk and...
Hey, the trucker in me starts to come out.
Right, good Lord.
Yeah. So my brother gave me one advice, and that was keep the trucker parked in the garage. So when I get a little alcohol in me, start to loosen things up, stuff starts to come out, and you really think I was, you know, running with Lil Jon and his crib and all his brothers and posse and whatnot. And so I kept it real and stayed away from the stuff.
Good. So you stayed clean. You stayed true.
Yes.
Street cred, chip chop, flip flop.
You got it.
I know the lingo too, you know. I grew up in the suburbs of Boston.
Oh, I grew up in the suburbs of Philadelphia.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And then you moved because your husband... I want to talk about this. We don't have much time left. Your husband's a storm chaser?
Absolutely. He's one of the best meteorologists in the world.
Now, he chases tornadoes?
Yes, he does.
Do you go with him?
Yes, I have.
So it's you and your husband...
And the two kids.
And the two kids chasing a tornado with hardcore rap blaring.
No, we don't do that.
In your minivan.
No, we don't do that.
You guys are like...
How low? Get low. Yeah. No, we don't do that. We don't keep the music off because he's got to, you know, be in tune with the radar and whatnot.
There's a radar in your car?
We got the camera. We got the radar. You know, I tried to get him to do a storm, you know, exclusive storm chasing event, you know, where people come and pay big bucks to get in his vehicle, but...
Who wants to pay a lot of money to get into a minivan and drive into a tornado?
It's not a minivan. There's a lot of people. Are you kidding me? I could get 10 people
it's a big car? So it's a bus. You're driving a bus into a tornado.
No,
cows are flying around and you're trying to charge money?
It's an avalanche. It's a nice vehicle, and it's loaded and laptop and the whole 9 yards.
You just get a plug-in for Avalanche?
No, but I'd take a free one if somebody wants to give it to me. Hey, I would be plugging Pontiac, but we don't want to go there now, do we?
Good Lord. I'm glad you didn't have a drink in you tonight, because you'd gotten in my face and said some stuff.
I would have gotten crazy.
Well, thank you very much for coming. And what are your plans now? What are you doing? Just go back home?
Going back home, being the Mary Kay consultant, being the entrepreneur that I am.
Mary Kay consultant.
I am.
You go to people's doors and say, like, I got some cosmetics for you. This is Little John. This is Sazzle Dazzle and Bizzle.
Hey, don't bust on Mary Kay. It's an opportunity where you can create your own income, make as much money as you want, and I
will not bust on Mary Kay. I will not get in your grill about anything.
And I got a children's book that I wrote.
You just crushed my hand.
I did not. I have a children's book I want to give to you for your daughter.
Oh, thank you very much.
I wrote and self-published a children's book called I'm Bigger Than This. And you can get it on my website, but I'm giving you one tonight.
Wow, it's a gift and a plug for you. Incredible.
At HeyTana.com. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I can. Tana Goertz. Mudvayne coming up. Thank you. Well, everybody, that's our show. I want to thank all my guests. Tana Goertz, thank you very much. Nice of you to be here. Our thanks to Ted Danson for coming, Mudvayne. Big thanks to Matthew Lundquist for helping us out. Of course, Max Weinberg and the Max Weinberg 7 City for Last Call with Carson Daly in Los Angeles. Goodbye, everybody.